Hello folks, it's Eamon McAuley here, Belfast boxing historian, ex-pro fighter. Back with another wee talk. Paddy Loughrane, Ballymina's Paddy Loughrane, Eamon's brother, told me this just as I was getting ready to go out to fight Russell Davison, that he was getting much more money than me, even though I was the main supporting bout in this Ulster Hall show in 1993. Damien Danny topped the bill. His parting words to me were, "You're getting taken on." My head was spinning as I got in the ring. Davison hit me with a head in a second and my eyes started to close. I managed to hold myself together and I won a 6-round points decision. When the promoter came to my house a few days later to pay me, I challenged him about what Paddy Loughrane had said. He got angry and started shouting, squealing actually, that was money that he owed Paddy Loughrane. Karen and her sister Mary were in the kitchen when this row was happening. To be honest with you, I liked the guy. And 30 years later, he would come to my book launch up in the Star and he bought some books. He's also a man of God. He was already taking money of me for money that I owed Barry Hearn. I got the full story of what happened when my dad killed that fella in a bar in Camden Town in the early 80s. My dad told his friend Pat, and Pat told me. Just there the other week. The guy was a bouncer in a bar that my dad frequented quite often. He actually fought 3 times. I thought it was just a once, but it was actually 3 times. The first time, my dad done him. Second time, my dad came into the bar and the doorman just happened to be working there that night. And my dad got blind drunk. And he said to Pat that he woke up in the hospital. Some time after that, my dad went back. And this same doorman was on. And the story's much as I say in my book. They had a row in the bar and my dad went into the toilets. The bouncer followed my dad to pursue the argument that they had in the bar and my dad hit him in the toilets and the guy died. Whether he had a brain bleed, whether his head hit the ceramic floor, whether he had a heart attack, I don't know how he died, but it was in the papers the following morning. The Camden Town Echo or the Camden Town Gazette or whatever, that the guy had died and that the police were looking for a man with a Scottish or Northern Ireland accent with massive arms. Pretty brutal. God rest that fella, may be in eternal paradise. Talking of bouncers, I worked in many places on security. Here's just some of them. Bootleggers, Voodoo, The Egg, Manhattan, the Bellevue Arms, AM/PM, Thompson's, Jury's, Duke's, Glenowen, Glenganning, Clifton Tavern, Chester, Phoenix, Gordonamona, Beachland Hotel, McGlone's, The Star, the Glen Park, Bar Red, the Elephant Rooms, the Basement, Ranchaw's, the Empire, the Gravedigger's Arms, the Glen Inn, the Hercules, the Blackstaff, the Monaco Bar, the Old Bank, Biddy Duffy's, Regency, Seven Bells, Bait and Docket, and many, many more. These are just ones that I can remember. I worked for at least a few days, a few weeks, a few months, and some of them a few years. For 32 years, I have been working on the doors. One of the longest serving doormen from these shores. I have worked in many places, smiled at many faces, and fought with many head cases. At the end of a long hard night, I just wish my customers would vanish out of sight. So I think to myself, that it's time to recite. So I shout out my poem as they quickly take flight. Lift your glasses and shift your asses. Do your talking as you're walking. Night night. Thanks for listening, folks. Take care and God bless. And hopefully I'll see you soon.